Hey, what's up, wedding venue owners? I hope y'all are doing well. I wanted to record a quick video for you guys just to walk you through something that I think is super important when you're running a wedding venue, and something that's super important in regards to setting up your website and making sure that it's optimized to actually secure leads from your website. Because I think a lot of times as venue owners, um, you'll try to make your website, really good looking. You want to showcase all of your features. You want to have a gallery, and that's all great. But it's really important that your website is also usable, and it's a way for you to collect leads. And the easiest way that you can do that is your pricing. The reality is, when people are going on to your website, a big portion of those people, they just want to know how much it's going to cost. And you can display your pricing on your website. That's okay. But we personally advise against that. And we advise of, instead of putting all of your pricing on your website where everyone can just go and there's a clear cut pricing page, we recommend not doing that. And we recommend having a pricing page, but just having a form that collects leads for on this pricing page. So people can go onto your pricing page, they can fill out the form, and this way you can still send them the form, but you can also collect name, email, and phone number, which is the most important thing. When you're running your venue, you need leads, you need people coming into your pipeline. And a great way to do that is the pricing guide. And I understand, you want to be transparent with your pricing, you don't want to hold anything back, and that's great. And you can still do that. You can still do that by having the form on your website. After the form is filled out, it's super important to have those automations already on the back end. So when someone fills out this form, you can shoot them over the pricing guide with your automations. And that brings me to my second point. The second best thing that you need to do as a wedding venue owner is you need to have a good pricing guide, but the pricing guide needs to act as a funnel. A lot of people just have their pricing guide for the sake of having their pricing guide. But if you can put actual clickable links within your pricing guide, it kind of turns into a funnel where you can actually book tours directly from that pricing guide. So I'll show you an example of what I mean here. So this is one of our current clients. We set all of our clients up with a custom pricing guide specifically for this use case. And like I said, it's just so important that you do something like this, because we live in a society where people have 2 seconds of attention span. So a lot of times people are looking at a pricing guide, they're like, okay, yeah, it looks great. The pictures look beautiful. The pricing I think makes sense for me. Maybe I'll follow up with them in a week. And then sometimes they forget about it, and life happens and they just don't get around to following up with you. So it's really important to just have those links within your pricing guide. So I'll show you what I mean here. It's also great to have it as a flip book like this, because if someone has to download, like if you send someone a file that they have to download, the odds of them, actually downloading that file are going to decrease, because it's just a lot more resistance. They have to, do multiple steps to actually see the pricing. But if you have it as a flip book that you can just send them the link, it will just open on their browser. It'll open on Safari or whatever browser they use. And so that just removes a step, right? It's only one step. They only have to click the link to see the pricing. So that's just another tidbit. But anyway, this is something that we set up, and essentially there are call to actions on the bottom of each page to book a tour. And so those are usable call to actions. So you can actually come on here, you can look through the pricing, you can say, okay, yeah, this makes sense for us. And then you can click on the book a tour page, and that will bring you directly to the book a tour section of the funnel that we set up for our clients. And so that way they can look at the pricing guide, say, okay, this is, I definitely want to check out this venue. And in that instant, when they are most excited about, looking at your venue in that, specific instant, they can click on over to your landing page, and they can book a tour directly on your calendar. So I hope this was super helpful. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and I'll be happy to hop on a call with you and provide any value that I can. So thanks.